Hey everyone, it's Sani. So this is going to be a hard journey to document, I'm sure. I am starting a 15-day juice fast, and if all goes well, I'm going to keep it going after the 15 days. And I am towards the end of day one. I'm having my, I think this is third or fourth green juice. And my head is already pounding. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do day 1 to 3 into one video because I expect these to be challenging days, and then kind of do slightly better days doing new videos and updates. But yeah, let me back up a little bit on why I'm doing this. So I watched the Joe Cross documentary Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead. I think it was October time, and I was so psyched from it. I've done juices before. I've done like 5-day, I've done 7-day. I think I've done 2 5-day juice fasts, and I've done a 7-day one, all following kind of the Jason Vale plans. And I liked them, but I had more or less used them really just as a quick weight loss tool. That's all. But when I started watching the documentary Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead, something really clicked in my mind. And this was towards the end of October and coming up to Christmas party season. And I was so psyched that I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do 30 days of juicing right now. And I was like so convinced I wanted to do it with my husband. He thought it was the craziest idea to do it just before Christmas. I kind of vaguely managed to convince him into it, but not really. And then I really started thinking about, hold on, I want to do this right. I want to do, okay, let's wait until after Christmas. So after Christmas, I really got back into eating predominantly raw food, predominantly vegan. I'm vegetarian, but I'm pretty much I'm vegan at home, and sometimes I'm vegetarian when I go out because it's with all the travel and stuff. It just got too difficult for me. So I was really good with eating like lots of healthy food, and I wanted to go the extra step, but I felt like, oh, I'm already doing little changes. And then all of a sudden I rewatched the documentary, and I watched Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead too, and I went, right, that's it, I gotta do this. And I am starting now with 15 days, not 30 days, and I want to see how it goes and see how my body copes with it. I am following, I've got his app, and I've got the book Reboot with Joe, the juice diet. It's not necessary to get either. I mean, there's plenty of juice recipes out there, and as long as you kind of stick to a rule of 80% vegetables, 20% fruit, you're not going to go too wrong. Aim to drink between 4 and 6 juices, I guess, a day. Tons more liquids. I'm having coconut water as well, unsweetened obviously, and unflavored, and tons of water, herbal teas. And I have to say, my head is pounding. I'm a coffee addict, and what you are highly advised to do is give up coffee a week before you start this. Did I cut down. I for sure cut down, but I didn't give it up. I had some more decaf. I was having half decaf, half calf. I was having about 1 or 2 cups a day. I think I had 1 day with no coffee, but yeah, I should have done that, and I didn't do it, and c'est la vie. I should have not had any wine. I had wine on 2 days. My eating was very healthy, very good. I'm happy about that. Apart from, I was in Paris Fashion Week, and I had to grab bits and pieces, and I ended up eating quiche, and I ended up eating like this donutty thing, which I should have not had. Yeah, there was a couple of like mishaps, but other than that, it was pretty good. But I know I'm gonna pay for it. Well, I already am paying for it. I woke up with a headache. I do sometimes wake up with a headache, and I feel like that's some sort of allergies to feathers or whatever. But and so I know it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, this first 3 to sometimes even 4 days for me, but I feel like because I'm doing a longer fast this time, I'm really going to reap the benefits of it a lot more than before, as in I want to get the juicing high. I never really got there with the shorter ones. I was kind of like, I was in a 5-day or a 7-day juice fast. You learn to appreciate it, and you're no longer hungry, and you know, you're fine. But I never got like boundless energy, or I never got all of this stuff. So I am really looking forward to it. I do believe in the concept behind it. It's like flooding your system with tons and tons of micronutrients. So I am giving myself an insane amount of micronutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, and I have a whole host of tiny little minor ailments. I'm not sick. I don't really take any prescription medication, but tons of little things that I would love to get rid of, and I don't want them to develop into big things or anything like that. And I was actually surprised, because I have always been somebody with really low blood pressure. I think the lowest blood pressure anybody ever measured with me was 96/70 or something like that. And I had my blood pressure taken recently, and it was normal. It was like 100% normal. I don't even remember the numbers. Like, she was like, yep, that's normal. And I was like, hold on, I meant to have low blood pressure. And then I went, that means my blood pressure has gone up slightly. What's the deal? I want to go back to the people that have very low blood pressure, even if it means fainting occasionally. But yeah, and like different kinds of, I have a really poor immune system. I get tons of colds. Really want to get rid of that. Really want to lose a few pounds. I don't have a lot to lose, but I want to lose a few pounds. Who doesn't want to lose a few pounds? And yeah, so this is day one. Day one is okay. It's not great. I have a headache, but I think day 2 and day 3, we'll see how I am tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, hi, it's day 2. I'm drinking my coconut water. This is like a mid-morning snack. I'm using the naked coconut water because it has a lot less sugar. And I don't feel as bad as I think I should. I actually felt worse yesterday evening. I mean, it might get worse. Usually day 2 and day 3 are meant to be dreadful. I'm okay, but I'm being really easy on myself though as well. I'm not doing anything terribly strenuous. I've picked days when I have a lot of Skype calls, emails, only small errands to do, nothing, no major projects and stuff like that, or big clients, so that I can kind of do this as easily as possible. So I suppose it's not as terrible as it could be. But these are like famous last words. Things that I have noticed, crazy dreams, absolutely crazy dreams, and I remembered most of them. I don't remember them anymore, but when I woke up I remembered most of them. Like, I was dreaming very, very intensely, and yeah, I don't feel ill, but I did wake up with all of my sinuses completely full. I do have a small headache, but it's nothing like last night. Most of yesterday I had a pounding headache. I have a small headache now, but it's to be expected. I mean, I should have given up coffee. And what else? I feel lightheaded, that's for sure. But I don't feel super tired, and I was really kind of like, especially today was the day when I had looked at my calendar going, I've got time for naps, and I don't want to nap now. Like, there has been like time scheduled for a nap, and I don't want to nap. I don't know how this is going to progress, or if I'm just in some weird happy place right now, and if it's going to get worse, but I'm going to check in again tomorrow, which will be day 3, and I'll let you know how that goes. And I would love to know if anybody else has ever done a juice fast, your experiences and so on. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, my kind of personal account, not my makeup account. The personal account kind of has a little bit of running commentary on my juicing escapades. But yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. Hey, so it is the end of day 3, having my green dinner, and I get a dessert afterwards, which is, I think it's a celeriac root juice today, which I'm really looking forward to, because it's celeriac root and pear, I believe. So yeah, that will be amazing. I was expecting to feel absolutely crap today. I don't. So far, the first day has been the worst, really. Today, most of the day, I felt amazing. I still haven't done exercise. I did go out for a long walk, but I haven't done exercise. I will do tomorrow, so I'll let you know how that goes. I haven't been hungry at all, apart from I skipped my afternoon juice because literally I didn't feel like having anything. And I think it is actually important to have an afternoon juice because then I did start to get hungry before I had this, but I believe it's due to skipping the juice. My sense of smell is through the roof now. Like, I smell everything. I was like 2 blocks away from a Subway and I smelled it. I smell if somebody's cooking anywhere. I smell people. It's insane. And I also, this is going to sound weird, and anybody who's not into juicing is going to think it's an odd thing to say. My eyesight is way better. And there's all these theories that your sense of smell and your eyesight, all your senses are heightened when you are juicing because your body thinks it's in a famine. So way back in the day when you were in the savannah, you would have been able to find prey or something like that. I don't know, but definitely my sense of smell is amazing. I have a weird taste in my mouth, a very metallic taste. Not sure what that's about. It's just kind of been there all day today. Craziest dreams again. My dreams were insane, and fell asleep really early, and then I was so scared. In the middle of the night, about 12:30, somebody rang our doorbell, and that's really abnormal. I don't understand why anybody would ring the doorbell, and then no sound, no nothing. Was freaked out. We went to investigate. There's nothing. I went look at back door, front door, everything is fine, but it's very odd that somebody would ring our doorbell at that time. And I didn't hear anybody. Like, could have been kids doing a prank, but I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, day 3 has gone by really well. I'm looking forward to finishing this juice and also having my dessert juice. I think I'm going to, like, you don't really feel like going out that much, I guess, because it is slightly antisocial. I think my first big going out is going to be on Friday night. Not big going out, I'm not going clubbing or anything. Just seeing friends and going to the cinema. But yeah, I think that I just really want to curl up with a box set. I'm one of the last people to be watching Narcos, so potentially that. Also started watching How to Get Away with Murder that I'm loving. So yeah, we'll see. But day 3 has been surprisingly good. And I'm not really constantly thinking about food. Even when I smell it, I'm not really thinking about it. Interestingly, my husband, who is also doing it, he was in central London today, and he said, oh my god, he was going to grab a sandwich from somebody's hand, and he was standing outside of Chinese restaurants just peering in. So he had a different experience today, but he also has a funny taste in his mouth. Yeah, so I think I'm going to film still day 4, which is Thursday, tomorrow, and then I will upload this on Friday. So I'm just getting ready to do a new juice with my sage juicer. I believe it's called Breville. Elsewhere, I'm going to do a green lemonade with 2 lemons, 2 apples, 1 cucumber, several sticks of celery, and lots of handfuls of kale. So I have made it to the end of day 4. Today has been an interesting day. Firstly, I did exercise for the first time, like proper exercise. Not terribly strenuous, but still I went to the gym. I did half an hour on the elliptical, and then I did some abs, arms, stuff like that. And I didn't faint, which is a good thing, I guess. I was okay. I wasn't as energetic, I think, as I could have been, but maybe in a few days. So that was good. I still, day 4, so I've now had a metallic taste in my mouth for 2 or 3 days, I guess. 2 days probably. And that's a little bit annoying. So I don't really like that, but that's fine. Also, today has been a really weirdly emotional day. I've cried a few times. I don't know if this is all part of whatever cleansing. I feel okay now. Yeah, just kind of like quite overwhelmingly, like emotions coming out and stuff like that. I would love to know if anybody else has had that kind of experiences when they have been juicing. I still don't have any cravings, which is really weird. I expected to have some cravings, but I don't. What's wrong with me? I find it a little bit boring not eating, but I'm not really hungry and I'm not really craving food. So that is odd. So this was the first week, so Monday to Thursday. I'm gonna put this out so it'll come out on the Friday. Then I'll do a few more and see how it goes. I'm hoping to do 2 weeks of this. Right now I don't see why not. Yeah, we'll see. If you have any questions about juicing, please post them below or link me to your videos of juicing if you have done, or like just let me know how you got on. I would love to know because it's so interesting. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.